Everybody, this is Coach Lew with Monday Motivation. It is February 18th, 2019, and it is Monday Motivation. So here we are. It's Monday morning. Are you ready to take on the week? Let me ask you a question. Did you wake up this morning and go, yes, it's Monday. I'm ready to go. I'm excited. I've got great things planned for the day. I'm going to make a difference. I've got something new, a new project I'm starting, or I'm going to finish an old project this week. What is it that you're after the most? And did you wake up feeling excited, or did you hit the snooze button? Did you go back to sleep, or are you still asleep while I'm doing this broadcast? Now, if you're listening on the other side of the pond, there might be a good reason why you may be still asleep or going to sleep, depending on what time zone you're in. But if you're in the Eastern time zone with us, and you're still asleep at 7:30 in the morning, unless you work overnights for some reason, there might be something missing, and it might be motivation. Today we're kicking off the series on motivation. We're going to call today Motivation 101. So we're going to step up and really jump on and take control of what motivates us and what gets us going. Good morning, Kevin. I see you're on this morning. I'm glad to see you aboard. So I'm going to start off with giving you a little bit of a truth here. And there's kind of good news in it. If you're not succeeding, there's a reason. And you know, a lot of people like to start off and tell you it's not your fault. Well, I'm not going to say that. What I am going to say is if you're not succeeding at your full potential or you don't feel motivated, here's the deal. There are no lazy people. That's the good news. Truly, nobody's born lazy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is born to be just sit back and do nothing. You're not born and pre-programmed to be lazy. What it is a lack of motivation and a lack of drive in something that lights you up enough to get you excited to be motivated. I'm going to give you a little story to start out today, and I'm not patting myself on the back or, looking for, oh, poor me. Yesterday was a very long day in both of our businesses, and we had a lot going on. We've had some major shifts here at the gym with adding classes and new programs and new classes. I'm really excited about that. We've also added on new estate companies at our auction house, which has kept us jumping 7 days a week at the moment. And again, this is not a poor me or, oh, look what I can do. What I'm trying to put across to you here is yesterday I didn't get home till almost 9 o'clock at night after leaving early in the morning to get started. And it was a very tedious day. And I still had work to do and still had to get set up for today's new classes, which are now starting even earlier at the gym. So I get to bed a little after 11:30, feeling pretty good about having the stuff done. I have to be up at 4 to accommodate and make sure I'm in. We're starting this show fresh today. We're starting all this. So what happens at 4 o'clock in the morning? Am I going to wake up motivated, or am I going to wake up and feel like I'm trudging through, quicksand to get going? Is it easy? Do I just wake up and go, I just naturally feel good on just a few hours sleep and I'm really excited to present to everybody? Heck yes, I am. But that doesn't come from just automatically going, okay, I'm just that kind of person. So the cool thing was, needless to say, I was so excited about today's show and the new classes and that, and then we're going to get into the heart of what we're doing here today, and enough on my story. I woke up at 3:58, and I was like, you know what? This is awesome. I'm ready to go. I'm not going to lay around for a couple minutes. Jumped up, got at it. Why? Because something motivated me, or I motivated myself. What it is having something to look forward to, having something to get excited about. And that's really what motivation is a form of getting your body excited, but there is more to it. So we're going to jump right into the material. What is motivation not? Let's cover that first. Motivation's not a rah-rah session where you go to an event and go, oh yeah, or you come off of this morning going, oh yeah, I'm going to take on the world, and then you go, oh, well, wait till next week when we do another Monday morning live to get, it was good. I felt good for a couple hours. That's a crock of BS. What it is not a canned sales presentation where you go in and say, hey, my name is Coach Lew Bronstein, and I'm going to change your world because I have all these tools and da 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 da, or I'm going to sell you this vehicle. My name is Lew. Here's one of my cards, and I'm up and motivated. And you're thinking in your head, oh, God, another up, or whatever if you're in sales. And maybe you've not been in sales, but some people have, and that brings home true. You got to put on the motivation. It's not a mask you put on. It comes from within, and it's built within. You create motivation. Another thing it's not, again, going back to there are no lazy people, just unmotivated. You're not born with motivation. You don't come out and go, hey, man, let's rock. Let's rock. No. Some people have more energies. There's some genetic differences here and there. And, some people use those genetic differences that have a little advantage and really go forward. And then there's people with genetic advantages that are living under a bridge somewhere. And then there's people that were born with disadvantages, physical, emotional, mental, been through torment, and they're very successful at what they do. And success is measured in many different ways. So when we talk about motivation and what drives you, and drive and motivation are, parallels, and one part of the other. When you talk about what drives you, you've got to go into what really drives that person. So success is not necessarily always measured only in monetary. Although generally when you're very successful at what you're doing, your monetary side tends to start to take care of itself better. So let's jump into what is motivation. Is it affirmations? Stuart Smalley, I'm happy, and by golly, people like me. It may work for you. Hey, if that one makes you juiced up and ready to go and you get stuff accomplished, that's great. Motivation is more a part of a leadership type of situation where you're motivated to do things that better other people while you're bettering yourself, better the environment, better this, better that, ways of getting things to be better. Is it putting it out there and waiting? Like in The Secret. Oh, I would like a new sports car. I would like a parking space near the front. Oh, let me sit here until it happens. You might sit there for the rest of your life till it happens. Okay? So, and I'm not knocking The Secret. Rhonda was a really good author, and she's got some really good point because it's a beginning point. Let me ask you a question. If you say, oh, I want to make $1 million this year, and you sit there watching Jerry Springer on the TV, or Oprah or something all day long, and you're not working at it, it could happen. Somebody could drop $1 million on your doorstep. Probably not. You could win the winning lotto ticket, possibly, but there you have to play. So, these are things that we're going to get into that you're going to go, oh, I get it. But if you don't decide and you don't focus on, hey, I want to make $1 million this year, you're probably not going to. Probably not even going to get close to it. And the whole key to that, and we'll get into that when we do our goal setting workshops again, but without a clear vision, there's nothing to motivate you. If you're kind of like, well, I'd like to make something a little bit better, I'd like to have a nicer house this year. If you say, this is exactly what I want, and you get real close, that's a whole hell of a lot more motivating than to say, well, I kind of sort of want something different. And you may use a house, for example. You might be like, well, we got 4 kids and 3 bedrooms, and I'd kind of like to have a little bigger house. Well, you might get a little bigger house that has 2 bedrooms because you don't know what you're after. So I know these are silly examples, but in all reality, these silly examples are the things that are going to keep you on track. So there's a couple of schools of thought on the whole motivation thing, and that is, do you get a great idea and just focus on the idea and talk about it and hope and work with that, and do you think you're going to get there by just focusing and thinking about it? Well, that is like the step one. That's great. The other is get a great idea and you start randomly doing stuff. Hey, I want to buy a new house, and you're looking in 3 different states because you're just not really sure, and and you don't even know what's okay. Well, that's not real good either, because you might be flying to Tennessee tomorrow to go look at a house because the house is beautiful, but your business isn't there, your family isn't there. Maybe they are. Maybe that's your goal. But, and then the next week you go, oh, let me go to Georgia and check that out. And the next week it's South Florida. And you kind of start randomly taking action and, negotiating with all these real estate brokers, and you don't even know where you're going. But you've done a lot of action and a lot of footwork, and you've been real busy on it, but you go nowhere because you don't have that laser focus. So both of those put together, step 1 and 2, see, because they're individually not bad. Massive action's great, and having a clear dream is great. It's when you meld them in the step 3 that you couple it all together. But there's a key to it as you're going with motivation. Initially, it's all great. Take a relationship, for example. You meet somebody, ooh, wow, some really cool stuff. Ooh, yeah, she's hot. Boom, boom, boom. Whatever, if you're looking, if you're a guy or a girl, you fill in your own there. But, you go, hey, this is exciting. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is fun. Down the road, it's routine. And are you as motivated as you were when you're going, oh, I want to take her home tonight? Or, are you as motivated 5 years into the relationship to show that sort of passion? So this is where motivation comes in to carry the energy. The excitement will start you. And whatever you're doing, you get excited about it, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your business, family, something you're planning, a growth idea, or just something straight out fun that you go, I want to go ski in the Alps. And people would tell you, well, you can't even, go water skiing in Cocoa Beach, dude. What do you mean you're going to go skiing or snowboarding in the Alps? So that initial excitement, you'll be, whoa, yeah, cool. Then you start going, okay, this trip's going to cost me 10 grand and I'm barely paying my bills. What do? You find a way, you map it out, you take action, bam. But what's going to keep you through the action? Because initially you're going to be like, cool, I took a second job, or I started a little second business, or I added something in my business that's just going to pay for this trip to the Alps or trips to wherever you want to go, whatever it is. Using that as an example. And then 2-3 months into it, you're working 12, 14 hours a day because you've got this extra effort. Things change, things happen, boom, bada boom. Now what? Now that's when the motivation is going to carry you, because you get focused on that goal. You get excited about the strategies you're doing, and you don't lose that energy. So basically, motivation is emotional gas. It's your fuel to get you to where you want to go, especially when you don't want to do it. Now, the next step to that is usually the closer you get to something, the closer you get to that goal or that thing you want or that project you're going to finalize, this is where you need the emotional endurance. This is where the late nights, the early mornings, whatever it is, the extra hard workout, if it's your body you're working on, hey, you did great, you have 100 pounds to lose, you lost 70. Usually that's where people crap the bed on their goals. Wow, I did really freaking good, but oh, this is harder. This is even tougher at this point. So what do? Most people run out of the emotional endurance and the emotional gas to get up and stand up and keep following through. Because then the last segment of this is, and this is important, and we're going to delve into a whole lot more about this, and that is your celebration and fulfillment. Because sometimes we get to going and we're motivated and we're excited and it's great and we hit the goals, and then it's like, okay, step up, what's next? Boom, 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 next. You got to take a moment, a day, a week, whatever it is. Celebrate your successes, your wins, so that fuels the next level of motivation and the next level of emotional endurance, because you got excited. Have you ever hit a goal and gone, this is it? Oh, this is cool. We've all done it. I mean, back, I'll use, back in the heyday of the real estate market, buy a property and sell it, and you get a big check, and you look at that and go, that check was more than I've ever seen in a year, in one check, in one day, which it really wasn't one day. a lot of blood, sweat, guts, tears go into that type of situation. But, it seems to happen all when you sign the line and they hand you this check and you go, whoa, okay, that was great. Now it goes in the bank, you don't see it, and you're like, okay, what's next? I got a 1031 this or something to, buy the next one, or else I'm going to get slaughtered on taxes. And all of a sudden, you don't have the fulfillment and the celebration. So, in a situation like that, using that as an example, instead of, say it was 100 grand, I'm just throwing figures out there, and you're excited because you've never gotten that in one check. Some people have. Some people go, Lou, that's peanuts. I get it, guys. I know a few of us out there may be watching this that may, you guys might say that was, okay, yay, woo-hoo. I want more zeros, but that's okay. I'm using it as an example. So, say you make that 100 grand on a property, on a deal, on a whatever, you sell your business, or you win the lotto, whatever it is, and you go, okay, now I got to put it right back in and start over. And you don't take a moment to celebrate and get some fulfillment from that. So what if you took 5 grand of it and took a really cool vacation, or did something amazing, or got a really great educational event out of it, and still had your money to flip into your next investment or your next project? I guess what I'm trying to say is to keep that motivation and that gas flowing, that emotional gas, you have to have that fulfillment and celebration and growth and contribution. There's a lot to it, but I'm getting a little long-winded. I promise to keep these short and sweet on Monday mornings, and I'm really excited to bring this down to you. So let me ask you a question. What are some areas that if you were more motivated and had more emotional energy attached to it would really benefit you in life? What about your relationships? Are there any relationships in your life that could use some more motivation and emotional energy and fulfillment? Your finances, are you exactly where you want to be? Are you struggling? If so, you better get motivated. Are you at a stage of life where you're going, crap, I didn't think I'd be in this position at this point in life? Are you absolutely on the top of the wave? But are you motivated to watch when that wave crashes? These are the things that you got to look at and go, where does motivation help you? Are you a business owner? If you don't have motivation and passion and wake up with that motivation and joy to get into your business and get cranking each morning, your business is in trouble. Education, are you growing? Are you educating yourself? What if you work for a job? What if you tell me, well, I work for Walmart, and I'm a cashier. What's so motivating about that? Let's ask that question. What if that is your situation? Or a fast food place and you're going, I'm not making enough money. People treat me rude. Managers treat me rude. Oh, I don't even want to go to work. Oh, I can't wait to get out of here. Is that going to help you grow? I know there's outside factors here and there that affect you. There are these things that will take a bite out of you once in a while. But how can you, in that instance, say you're starting out or you're starting over or something and you're walking into a Walmart each day to go to work and people aren't real friendly, people aren't real nice, and you're not making enough to pay the bills. And you're going, how am I going to get motivated? That's a pain motivator. Get to that point where you go, I will no longer tolerate this. I am going to, every person I come in contact with, I'm going to motivate them to smile. Wouldn't that be cool if you're in an environment where people aren't normally friendly and warm, and you found a way to get them friendly and warm? How good would that feel? And you're going, well, that still's not going to affect my paycheck. It's still not paying me much. I work for minimum wage. Maybe. So then what? If you're motivating people to smile and you're getting good feedback, there's going to be a manager, even if he's a jerk, that's going to go, hey, this person is growing our business, or a business owner if you're working for somebody. And we're using somebody's working at an entry-level job that's not in a super great environment initially. So, okay, great. Or it might motivate you to go work somewhere else. Maybe you're a cashier somewhere and it is miserable and it's not your thing. You like to interact with people. Could you maybe go work at a coffee shop where people are a little more excited about the product, where you're excited about the product, where you can use a little bit of your personality to add to the experience? And these are things, and I'm using this stuff as examples. I'm not judging top or end, bottom, or income levels or what you do for a living. But I am saying there's always a way to motivate yourself in whatever you're doing. And if it's not that you're going, hey, I want to make this better, it may be I want to get that beep out of here and get a better job. That's motivation. Sometimes pain motivates you, and it can be a real good motivator. So use a little bit of pain to push and a whole lot of joy to pull. If you get the push and pull going together, there's a synergy there. You move faster. Things can change in a heartbeat, but really things can change in a heartbeat. Let's practice one thing before we go this morning. By the way, your health and wellness. Are you motivated to take care of that? Because that's one more thing before we do the one last thing. Your health and wellness, if you do not have the physical vitality, and you might go, well, how can I work out? I'm already tired, or I've got some illnesses I'm battling. If you do not have the physical vitality to go forward, then what? Well, get motivated to get it. See, unlike fueling a car with gasoline and you start it up and drive, it uses it up. When you use your body and your energy to make it better, oh my God, check it out. You get more of it. But that's a topic for a different day. So as we're going to do this, when we're going to talk about motivation, we're going to do a little exercise right here. Picture in your head, if you would, somebody who's unmotivated. So where are they? Sunken out now. Make yourself unmotivated. So there's another one of those days. Look at the look. Did my face change? Did my whole demeanor change? Did my body change? Am I coming to you as a strong person? Or, yeah, breathing changes, gets really shallow. We got the solution. We got the recipe for unmotivated. Snap out of it. Let's go. How does somebody who's motivated, really excited, not, hey guys, come on, let's go. I'm going to sell you a car today, or I'm going to, let's go tour this, or, no. How does, have you ever been motivated? Have you ever been excited? Maybe a kid at Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate, where you go, oh yeah, hey, this is cool. Oh, I can't wait. See, where's a motivated person's body? Shoulders are up and back. You're breathing in deep. You might get a little excited, and it's very similar. Stress is similar to excitement, except for positive or negative connotation on that. But we'll get into that another day too. But do you see the difference? When somebody's excited about what they're doing, are they smiling? Does their face glow? Or are they slumped over? Who's older here? The person just trying to get through the day? Or the person who's excited to get up, do what we do, and share with you? Because that's what really drives me. That's what really motivates me, is you guys. You motivate me to get out here and do this. This isn't something I'm doing because somebody's telling me, okay, you got to do this to get your paycheck. I'm doing this because I want to help you do better. I want to help you feel motivated. I want to help you feel that joy when you wake up in the morning, to get excited and step on it and jump on it and go. It's amazing the difference. And some days I'm tired. And some days I might have that much more coffee. And some days I feel totally great when I wake up and it's like, I don't even deserve this because I didn't even work on it. And other days I really got to work on it. Today I was excited. I can't wait to do this show. This juices me to come to you and for you to tune in and watch me and feel that there's value here. And if I feel I'm giving you value, that motivates me. So what a key to it is today, find what motivates you, focus on it, take action with a really good plan, and your motivation will last, and that will build into emotional endurance for the times that it's not as fun. But let's face it, if you're doing something that once was amazing and you're actually doing what once was a dream, man, don't lose that joy of going, I'm doing what I wanted to do. Because sometimes that happens. You know, being a business owner, oh my God. I know a lot of business owners that say, if I had known what this was going to be all about, I'd have never started this damn business. We go from at one point this beautiful dream and excitement to this damn business. Dog owners. Oh, what a cute puppy. 2 years later, that damn dog, shut it up. And I'm going, Really? When you got that little critter, that little motivation, little dog, little whatever, you were loving it. Now it's that damn this, or that damn business, or that damn wife of mine, or that damn husband of mine, or my damn boss, or this damn office. Really, come on, guys. Sometimes you take a step back, and that step back is not taking a step back in life, but you take a step back to where you were excited about what you currently have, figure out what it was that juiced you and made you excited about it, and you step back into it. And I am probably way over time on the show this morning. So I'm going to tell you, this is Coach Lew coming to you live here from Studio 700 at Revitalize Life Fitness in Longwood, wishing you an amazing start to the week, an amazing Monday. Get motivated. It's really not that hard. It takes no more energy to be motivated than not motivated. As a matter of fact, from the little example we did there, it takes a lot more energy to be negative and not motivated. So live with energy, passion. By all means, always live your dream. Connect with us at revitalizelife.com. The replay of this and the post and some other stuff and a supplemental audio will be live on the site after 9 a.m. this morning, and each and every week we'll go live with additional stuff. We'll do the show at 7:30. By 9 or so, you'll have it on the blog. Go to Revitalize Life and go to our Monday Motivation blog, and then check out our full blog with all our health and wellness tips too. Live with energy, passion, always live your dreams. Love you. Have a great day.